Welcome to Roughing It with Ruth, the channel where everything is a bit rough around the edges. In this video, I'm going to go over a few really easy ways that you can make any hiking trail tougher for yourself if you're trying to train for something big. So I'm at Hirianga today, which is just one of my local walking trails. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, people all over the world have been pretty restricted in where they're allowed to go. And that's particularly true right at the moment that I'm filming this in Gauteng, because at the moment you're not allowed to enter or leave Gauteng for leisure purposes. It's pretty easy actually to modify any hike to be as strenuous as you want it to be. When people think of tough hikes, they usually think of something that's very long in terms of distance, or something that's very high, such as a mountain, or something that's very technical. Maybe it requires specialized equipment to get up. The first two things, the distance and the vertical, is actually pretty easy to simulate no matter where you are. The last one, things being technical, is slightly harder. Let's focus on the first 2 points then, and add a third one that can make any trail more difficult. Distance is probably the easiest thing to modify on any trail that you're currently doing. All you need to do is make loops of the same trail, no matter how short it is. It might be monotonous, but as all of those people who've run marathons around their coffee tables and on their balconies during lockdown have shown us, it is possible to put up with a bit of monotony for the sake of some fitness gains. If you're looking to add a bit of vertical to your hike, then you might need to think a little bit more outside of the box, depending on how flat the terrain is around where you are. If you can find even a small hill, then you can just do hill repeats of that one hill. And if you can't manage to find even that, then climbing up and down a flight of stairs repeatedly is actually enormously beneficial for climbing up a mountain. The third thing that you can do to make any trail instantly tougher is to just go faster, which, as you can tell by my breathing, is what I'm trying to do right now. You should be pretty cautious with this if you're not used to going fast on trail, because going fast over uneven terrain is a very good way to injure yourself as well. So just ramp up really slowly until you get your feet under you. Bonus tip. Another really easy way to make a hike tougher is to carry more weight. Almost every beginner backpacker will have a memory burned into their mind of their first backpacking trip and how tough it was to carry all of their possessions on their back. You don't have to do that when you're training, but adding any weight as you're walking will make the hike tougher. Again, this is something that you want to approach fairly cautiously, because adding weight can change your balance quite a lot. And it can also result in chronic repetitive strain injuries. So don't go and add the kitchen sink to your back on your first outing. Ramp up slowly. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've got some tips of your own for how to prepare for an upcoming backpacking trip, how to get fit for hiking, or just some thoughts about the tips that I've given, then please comment on this video. You can also click on my channel name to see other videos that I've made in the past, or you can subscribe to my channel to see videos that I'm going to make in the future.